Hi guys, my name is Angie and today I'll be walking you through a yoga flow that's perfect for any back pain. So it's very common to have lower back pain if we've been sat at a desk all day or if we haven't quite stretched properly after a workout, after a run, after a walk. And so we want to make sure that we are loosening up any tension and tightness that we have in our hip flexors, in our hamstrings, because that can actually be a cause of lower back pain. And we'll also then do some more restorative poses that focus on really relaxing the lower back. So we're going to start by lying down flat on our backs. Make your way all the way down. And then when you get there, you're going to bring the feet the same distance as your mat. Let the knees fall in so they touch at the top, bring the arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in and a big exhale. Relaxing the shoulders down, softening through the whole of the body. Bring your awareness to your breath and let everything slow down. If you feel any tightness and tension in your lower back, you're going to visualize and imagine sending the breath to that part of the body. And every time you exhale, feel your lower back soften and release anything it's holding on to. Taking an inhale to separate the knees apart from one another and draw the knees one by one towards the chest. Wrap your arms around and give yourself a big squeeze, but keep that lower spine placed on the ground, so don't roll too far off. And keep the eyes closed, slowly roll from left to right. This should give your lower spine a nice massage. So rolling over to one side, holding, and then rolling over to the other. Just easing out any tightness. It should feel really nice on your back. And then come into center. We're going to place the hands this time underneath the crease of the knee. We're going to roll and rock the body all the way from the base of the spine to the top. So really massage out all of your spine. And then we use the momentum to come up. We're going to cross the feet over and we're going to place the hands down. And you're going to step back onto all fours. So just readjust yourself. Now you want to make sure that you've got two hands pressing evenly into the ground. The hands are going to be in line with your shoulders. And the knees are going to be directly under the hips. So just double check your alignment, make sure that you're happy. And then we start moving the weight forwards and backwards. So inhale to come to the front. And exhale to bring the glutes back towards your heels. Breathing in to come forward. And exhale to come back, breathing in to the front, and exhale to come back. Come back into your neutral spine. From here, we're going to come into cat-cow pose. Now, it's very common that we might be sitting with a poor posture, so this is perfect for really releasing any tension and for correcting poor posture. So in our cat-cow pose, we press into the palms, we drop the belly, we gaze up on the inhale, draw the shoulders back. And on the exhale, again, pressing into the palms, protracting the upper back, so creating that dome, and gazing down in between the two legs or to the navel. Inhale, we round, lift up, pull the chest through, and exhale to round off, pressing into the palms, squeezing your core up and in. Inhale to round, gaze up, and exhale to come back into that dome. And then slowly return to your neutral spine. We're going to extend that left leg behind us and then flex the foot. So keep that foot flexed, lift up. This is going to test out your balance slightly, so squeeze your navel up and in, keep breathing. Take an inhale, see if you can stretch it all the way back, and then as you exhale, start to bend the knee, bring it all the way in towards the chest. Place this left hand a little bit closer to the right, so you have room to step the left foot down. And then from here, we're going to take an inhale, come to the tips of the fingers, gaze ahead, lift the chin up. And then as you exhale, we place the hands onto the hips. So you're coming into a lunge pose, moving forwards and backwards to just open up into the hip flexor. So you really should feel this into the left hip and opening up into the left hamstring. Take a breath in And then on the exhale, sink deep into that pose. We're going to stay here, hands can remain on the hips. Breathing deeply and relaxing through the rest of the body. So make sure that our shoulders are nice and relaxed. We're not tightening through the face, so soften through the whole of the face. And then next breath in, we're going to extend both of the arms up. And then on the exhale, we place the left arm down onto that left leg. And the right arm's going to swoop back, coming into a twist. So keeping that front knee bent, just opening that right arm to the back. Stay here if you want to in the twist. If you'd like to take it a step further, we pick up that back foot and we see if we can grab hold of that foot. And if you can then bring it into a quad stretch. So this is quite intense on the legs, but this is great for making sure that we're loosening out any tightness in the lower body that could be contributing to lower back pain. Breathing in. Exhale, start to release that foot, open the right arm out. And then exhale to bring the arms all the way back. Place the hands down. From here, we're going to just come onto the sharp edge of that left foot and see if you can sink the hips even further down. Maybe lift the left hand up, placing it just above the left knee, and work on rotating the chest over to the right. So we don't want to sink down into this right hand, so press into the right hand, rotate the chest, and use that left hand to open up. Breathing in. And exhale. So use that exhale to soften any parts of the body that feel tight. Take another inhale here. And on the exhale, turn the head to face the front. Flatten this left foot. Place both of the hands down. Tuck the back toes under. We lift the back knee. And we step the left foot back into our plank. Option knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Hug the elbows in. Inhale for upward facing dog, pull the chest through, squeezing the glutes, lifting the chest. And then exhale to downward facing dog. And then slowly drop the knees down, coming into child's pose with the feet and the knees together. Hinge forward at the hips, drop the forehead down, and extend the arms either side of the body. Slow down your breath here. Take an inhale, slowly start to lift the head and the chest. And as you exhale, come back onto all fours. Again, double check your alignment where your hands and your feet are. So knees about hip width apart. Pressing into the palms. This time we just start circling the hips. So again, we might store some tightness through the hips that we don't realise. So just circling them in both directions. Loosening up. Listening out for any clicks and pops you hear, that's completely normal. And then start to slow it down, come back into your neutral spine, take an inhale here and extend the right leg to the back. Keep it lifted, flex that foot like you're pushing the wall behind you away and activate Uddiyana Bandha, which means your navel lock. So you just squeeze your navel up and in, keep it engaged while you're doing this to keep the core balanced. And then slowly we start to bend the knee, bring it in towards the chest. We're bringing the right hand a bit closer to the left. We make space for that foot to come and land next to the right hand. And then from here, inhale, we come to the tips of the fingers, gazes up, lifting the chin. And then on the exhale, we bring the hands to the hips and we bring some movement forwards and backwards. Again, this time, exactly the same, it's just the other leg. And one leg may feel a bit tighter than the other. And again, that's completely normal. So just working into the parts that feel tight. And then taking a deeper bend in that front knee. We inhale, we extend the arms both up towards the ceiling, stretch it up. And on the exhale, we place the right arm to come and rest on the right leg. And the left arm comes back into this twist. Now, some of you may want to stay here because you might feel a really nice opening through the chest and you're here for that, so go for it. But if you want to take it into that left quad, and if you did so on the other side, we pick up the back foot and we see if we can grab hold. Now, you don't want to turn and look, you want to trust that you're going to find it. So try and find that foot And then once you have it, just check that this knee hasn't come back. You want to still keep a deep bend in that front knee. Grab hold of the foot if you've got it and start pulling it in. So we're coming into a quad stretch on the left leg and a hip opener on the right leg. Deeply breathing in and deeply breathing out. So nice and steady with the breath. This is quite intense on the lower body, but I promise you it's going to ease any tension that you have got in your back because of it. Okay, slowly start to release. That foot goes down, we open up, and on the inhale, turn our head to face the front. On the exhale, we place both our hands down. We come onto the sharp edge of this right foot, and you can either stay here, or we can bring the right arm up, place it just above the right kneecap, and open and rotate the chest. Again, make sure we're not sinking down into this left hand. So we're pushing up and rotating and sinking the hips down towards the ground. Breathing in. Exhale, see if you can rotate the chest even further over to the right side. Keep the breath going. Focus on where you are right now. Bring your attention to where you are. The present moment. Use your breath as a guide. Take an inhale, turn the head to face the front, and exhale, slowly release. Place both the hands down either side of that foot, tuck the toes of the back foot, lift the knee, press into the palms, step back to plank. Knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale for upward facing dog, and exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Slowly make your way down to your knees. And we're going to come back into that child's pose. Knees together, feet together. Hinge forward at the hips. Drop the head and the neck to relax down. Arms either side of the body. Palms facing up. And slow down your breath. Let everything soften. Let your heart rate return to normal. And let everything come back to baseline. Notice any looseness through the legs, any softness or looseness through the body. Just noticing. Next inhale, we lift the forehead, slowly coming all the way up, there's no rush. And on your exhale, place the hands either side of the body, swivel yourself round and lie flat on your back. So make your way down. Take your time. When you get there, place the feet on the mat, knees point up towards the ceiling. Bring the feet close together and use your hands to separate the legs. So the feet are together, the soles of the feet press in towards one another, but the knees come out to the side. So this is really nice for your inner thighs, your Supta Baddha Konasana pose. And just either keep the hands on the inner thighs and kind of give yourself a little massage, or you can just place them on the hips to rest there, relax the shoulders, and again come back to a steady breath. Slowly start to draw the knees back into touch. And then bring the knees in towards the chest and you give yourself another hug, squeeze yourself in. Again, rolling from left to right. This is perfect if you've got a really sore back and you just want to give it a nice bit of love. And then we're going to slow down that movement, come back to center. I'm going to release the hands away. So they come either side of the body into our cactus arms. So cactus arms, we have the elbows are in line with the shoulders and the hands are pointing up. Palms are nice and open. We're going to come into a spinal twist by drawing the knees all the way over to the left. Try to keep the knees glued together. And we're going to gaze over in the opposite direction. So your legs are over to the left. And you're gazing over to the right. Both shoulders are glued onto the ground. Relax through your fingers, relax through your palms. And keep working on slowing down that breath. softening where you are. Enjoying that stretch, let the body relax. Taking an inhale, turn the head to face up towards the ceiling, but try to keep the eyes closed. Knees come back in as well. And on your exhale, drawing the knees all the way over to the right, and you're turning your head to face in the opposite direction. Nice spinal twist to the other side. If you can't really feel a stretch, you want to work on getting the knees a bit closer up towards your chest. That's going to intensify the posture. If you're happy with where you are, stay with where you are. Listen to your body and do what feels right for you. Deeply breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Take another inhale, turn the head to face up towards the ceiling, knees draw back in. We're going to give ourselves another hug, squeeze ourselves in, and again slowly roll from left to right. And then start to slow down that movement. Release the hands away from the body, turn the palms to face up towards the ceiling. We're going to extend our left leg all the way down towards the ground to the top corner of the mat. And same with the right, so that right leg comes all the way down to the top right corner. And then just completely relax through the whole body, starting at the crown of the head, all the way down your face. Feel that wave of softness going down your shoulders, all the way down the front of the chest, relaxing through the torso, the hips, and down each of your legs into your feet. Feel that wave of relaxation, then coming back up the backs of the legs, past the glutes, into your lower back, loosening out tension through your lower, mid and upper back, releasing through the neck, softening through the back of the head and all the way up towards the crown. Feel the body go heavy into the ground underneath you, feel completely relaxed. Let everything go, emotional tension, physical tension. Let it all release from your body now.
Staying here for as long as you feel you need to, resting in this pose. But if you're ready to come out, just start to wriggle the fingers and the toes. Deepen the breath. And when you're ready, you can slowly start to find your way back up to seated, bringing the legs and the arms together. Taking a big stretch if you want to, and then turning over to one side and making your way up to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed and hope to see you again soon.